Hey guys, I know Chinese women are very beautiful and attractive, but remember to think with this head instead of that head, okay? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let me ask you something. Are you dating a Chinese girl? Are you married to a Chinese woman? Are you dreaming about spending the rest of your life with a beautiful, loving Chinese lady? If the answer is yes, then you must watch this video. I promise you it can save you a lot of troubles. Please don't watch this video if you don't mind getting your heart broken by Chinese women or you're a masochist. As we all know, there are quite a few mixed couples in China nowadays, and mixed babies are becoming a new norm in first-tier cities such as Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen. By the way, mixed babies are very adorable indeed. Just let you know, every year roughly 40,000 to 60,000 mixed couples got married in China. And official data shows that more Chinese men are marrying foreign women than ever in recent years.
Wow!
But today we only discuss and explore Chinese women who date foreigners. According to what I know, based on experience and observation, there are mainly 5 kinds of Chinese women who chose to date or marry a foreigner. Are you ready? First type of women are probably the most common type in real life. They date foreigners or marry foreigners by chance. I feel that they just happen to fall in love with someone from a different nationality, a different race. It's safe to say that she just loves him as who he is, not because where he is from, what color he is, how much money he makes, whether he likes pineapple pizza or not. Doesn't matter he is white, black, or brown. She just couldn't help fall in love with him because something on him really fascinates her. Cupid got them together. She feels like she found her soulmate. That's it. I'm sure you know the feeling I'm talking about if you have ever been deeply in love with someone, right? Maybe they know each other from work, school, friends, family, traveling, or any other social activities. The means of meeting are not important, but the feelings matter most. I know I might offend some people, but I have to say that most of these women don't have a history of dating foreigners. They were not looking for foreigners to date, to marry. Honestly, they could have ended up being with Chinese men who can give them the same strong feelings as well. Second type of women are those who date foreigners to marry up. I know it sounds nasty, but I'm sure it happens in every country. Women from relatively rural, poor areas or a poor family, trust me, they have been through a lot. They know better than anyone else that life is not easy. They know it is very difficult to change a situation without leverage, without the help from others. They always have the urge to get out of that situation, to change their life. This sort of idea has planted in their mind from a very young age. From their perspectives, certain foreigners are richer than average Chinese men. You may ask me, why don't they just date rich Chinese men? Well, some of them do choose rich Chinese men, and some of them choose foreigners. It's just odds. Nothing much to discuss here. These type of women are not regular village girls you see when you travel to rural China. Those can't speak English or without education. Normally, these type of women, they are educated and can speak English. A tough life in early years made them want to take a shortcut in life instead of dedicating to their career for years to reach a higher class. Besides, these type of women, they are selective about what foreigners to date. Normally, they prefer foreigners from more developed countries, which have better welfare and opportunities. Well, it doesn't mean there is no real love from these women. There is still love, definitely. It all depends. Just want you to know the fact that they have purpose and preference before they start a relationship with someone. I know it may sound selfish or material to you, but once again, I'm sure it happens everywhere. My friend had an Ukrainian ex-girlfriend who couldn't wait for him to sponsor her to come to Australia. And her financial condition was quite bad. So she ended up cheating on him with another guy who could take her overseas immediately. By the way, all this happened before the war.
Вот все нас хотят где-то.
The third type of women are those who always have a fantasy and preference for foreigners. They have been fascinated with foreigners from a very young age, maybe because of their appearance, courtesy, culture, or just the mysterious attraction of exotic charm, whatever. The reason why they love foreigners could be anything and hard to explain. I guess it has something in common with yellow fetish, maybe. Maybe we can discuss this in another video in the future. Some of them are dreaming about having a mixed baby as well. One of my classmates from university, she falls on this type. She has always been obsessed with Western cultures and Westerners. I still remember once she told me that she wanted to have a mixed baby in the future. Doesn't matter that she needs to get pregnant from a sperm donor or whatever. Honestly, I was very shocked by what she said, but also appreciate her honesty. By the way, she's only dazzled by Caucasians. You know what? She did eventually marry to a blonde guy as she always wanted. A real dream come true story. Yay! And I think she's living a happy life overseas now, which is good to know. Another girl I knew from my internship in Guangzhou, she's a couple years younger than me, but has much more ex-boyfriends than I do. She dropped out of school at a very young age, probably didn't even finish secondary school. She started dating foreigners and only foreigners from the age of 14 or so. As far as I know, she has dated at least 15 to 20 foreigners already. And she's only 20-something. Can you imagine that? 90% of the guys she has dated or hooked up with are from a different race. And the rest of 10% are overseas-born Asians. Her preference is so strong and consistent. I think I will be astonished if one day she starts dating Chinese men with Chinese nationality. Anyway, with all that being said, she's a very nice, funny girl, good looking as well. Honestly, I feel a bit sorry for her messed up relationships for years, and I do hope she can find the right one eventually. The fourth type of women are party girls. These girls normally don't want to or not ready to have a serious relationship yet. They just want to have fun. Looking in a big image, Chinese society is relatively more conservative about sex and friends with benefit. Also, Chinese men are more traditional about such things compared to Westerners. Then, it is not so hard to understand why these girls would go for foreigners, since Western cultures are more open with these kind of things. When it comes to having fun and casual relationship, foreigners are always their first choice. Because foreigners won't bother her later on, won't pester her with phone calls to ask her why it is terminated, won't stalk her like a creep. These girls are after one-night stand, friends with benefits, Netflix and chill, anything but a commitment. They normally prefer meeting foreigners while dating apps or going to bars or clubs. For them, easy come, easy go. They just want to have fun. No strings attached. So if you're a foreigner looking for a serious relationship, I don't think you want to mess with this type of girls. The fifth type of women are leftover women and divorced women. Due to social stigma and discrimination they are facing, some leftover and divorced women prefer dating foreigners because foreigners are more welcoming them and make them feel more comfortable about themselves. Generally, when Westerners love someone, they couldn't care less about what others think. They wouldn't consider her age, her kids as much as those traditional Chinese men do. Instead, chemistry and feelings are much more important to them. This type of women feel like they found another door open for them, a door to a free, equal, and mature relationship. So some of them would go for foreigners. And just let you know that some of them are very successful business women who just date foreigners for love, not for money. All in all, it is all about what you're looking for in a relationship and how much you would like to commit to it. So, which type of Chinese women would you like to date? I'm sure you already have your answer, right? Comment and let me know. Okay guys, thank you for watching. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye.